welcome back to the channel. It is a beautiful hot afternoon here, hot Tuesday afternoon. Wherever you are highly welcome to the channel. This is Salon's Vlog. I'm excited to be here and to be part of your life. You are part of my life and I'm part of your life. And that is why I want to be hearing from you in the comment section. Tell me about all that is happening in the football world. Quickly, let's get started. We're not here to waste time. We'll have to be hitting the nail on top of the head as quickly as we can. Yes, Disasi, the man of the match player, Disasi, in a game against Manchester City, has been speaking and he said something that intrigued me. He's a young player and the way he's beginning to think, I like it. He's beginning to buy my heart or win my heart. He said many things, but one thing that he said that really touched me. Listen, this is what he said. He said the last 3 games have been good, but we have to stay humble and keep going as we are now and push forward. The last 3 games have been good, but we have to stay humble. Meaning we can never say we have arrived. Oh, in the last 3 games we didn't lose and therefore we've arrived. The mentality must still be calm and humble and keep fighting. Keep fighting, keep the momentum going. It is time Chelsea begins to win games 6, 7, 8, 9 times, 10, 11, 12 games continuously. That is the only way we can climb up. It's rather unfortunate. It looks like we are not making any progress on the league table as a Chelsea, as a club. We won 3 games, yet our movement on the league table, we are still 10th. Aston Villa is still ahead of us. Manchester United is still ahead of us. In fact, we are still 10th on the league table. It is time we begin to accumulate points on the league table and move forward. Where we are right now, Chelsea does not belong there. We need to be climbing up to the Champions League position. Yes, he said just because we played well in the last 3 games doesn't mean we should say Chelsea are back. Just because we play well in the last 3 games doesn't mean we should say Chelsea are back. No. Until we begin to see improvement on the league table, where Chelsea will now begin to climb the league table. If we are to win the next Premier League match, hopefully, we could be on the 6th or we could be around 8th or 7th position. Then the next one, we know we are on 6 or 7. Then we know we are making improvements. And this is where Chelsea needs to begin to show consistency. The next 3-4 Premier League games, Chelsea must show consistency. The EFL Cup final that is coming, even if we win it, we can only qualify for Conference League, right? Or is it Conference League or Europa League? One of those. Then we must be able to show consistency in our play in the Premier League itself. We also have a game against Leeds United for the FA Cup, 5th round. Yes, let's show consistency. Apart from the cup games, in the league itself, let's show consistency. Like we did in the last 3 games, if we can maintain the momentum, this is what Disasi is saying. The next 4, 5, 6 games, even meeting of Tottenham, we are going to be meeting Tottenham again in the next few days. I believe it should be next week. Any team we are meeting from now, we should begin to show consistency. Yeah. And from the news we are hearing, Romeo Lavia should be back by first week of March. By that first week of March, Romeo Lavia is back. It will mean that we'll have a stronger team on the bench. And having a stronger team on the bench will mean that whenever we need someone to call on who can still be creative, who can still create something in the middle of the park, we can still get it. He said Romeo Lavia has suffered a muscle tear in his thigh, a much more serious problem than first feared. But he is expected to return during the first week of March. That is how it is. So I really like what this young man has said. The young man, Disasi, has said. All right, quickly to some other news. Kylian Mbapp has been tipped to join Real Madrid when he leaves PSG in the summer. But his entourage have also reportedly met with figures at Man City. You see, So it means that the deal is not finally. It's not finally final with Real Madrid. His entourage also met with Man City, officials at Man City. That means that the deal with Real Madrid is not yet final. Well. Let me move on. Olympique Marseille are now in talks with Gianluigi Gasset on a contract details in order to get it done soon. He's set to be appointed as Gattuso's replacement. Yes, Gattuso was fired last night. Gattuso was fired last night by Olympique Marseille, and they are now in negotiation with Gianluigi Gasset on a contract details in order to get it done soon. Yeah, that is how it is. Official. This is official. Crystal Palace have announced manager Roy Hodgson has stepped down. This club is very special and means so much to me. I have fully enjoyed my time here, but given recent circumstances, it may be prudent at this time for the club to plan ahead. This is from who? Roy Hodgson himself. Roy Hodgson himself. That was a statement from Roy Hodgson. And Crystal Palace have announced manager Hodgson has stepped down. So they are now to appoint, in fact, there's a new manager already in place yesterday. It's just yet to be announced. All right? Okay. Newcastle confirmed that Ashworth has now commenced a period of gardening leave. CEO Darren Earls, our exciting journey doesn't stop, and the process to recruit a new director will begin immediately. Ashworth has agreed to join Man United. Talks on compensation soon. So that compensation is in the range of 15 to 20 million pounds to compensate Newcastle before they can let Dan Ashworth go. Otherwise, he continue to be on gardening leave for the next 20 months. For the next 20 months. All right. Official from Fabrizio Romano confirmed Oliver Glasner has signed in as a Crystal Palace new head coach. Steve Parish, that is the owner of the CEO of Crystal Palace, issued a statement. He said he has an outstanding record. He is the right manager to take the club forward at this pivotal stage. So Crystal Palace now have a new manager. Yes, new manager, and Oliver Glasner. Yes, Oliver Glasner. He was with Frankfurt 2022, won the Europa League with Frankfurt in 2022. So he's a good tactician, a good coach. Oliver Glasner is a good coach. He won Europa League with Frankfurt last two seasons. So Crystal Palace now have a new man in charge. Francesco Calzona has just signed his contract as a new Napoli head coach until the end of the season. Calzona will remain in charge also as Slovakia national team head coach. Deal signed 48 hours before UEFA Champions clash versus Barcelona, as first training session will take place today. The game against Barcelona is tomorrow, Wednesday. So the first training will take place today, where he put the team together to face Barcelona tomorrow. So, and he's going to double his role as a coach of Slovakia at the same time Napoli coach in a temporal role as Slovakian manager. He'll be playing temporary with Napoli. As a matter of fact, the Napoli job is made. It's a daily job. But Slovakia as a national team coach, you are not working every day. You are not working every day unless the national team has a game. And I believe the next international game should be around June. So as it stands right now, he's going to be in charge of the double positions. Well, we can only wish Napoli well, and we look forward for our negotiations to continue very, very well, smoothly with our own striker that we are expecting Chelsea to finalize the deals with Victor Osimhen. Okay. So, like I said, Gattuso has been sacked from Olympique Marseille. All right. In conclusion, before I let you go, BBC Sports chief football writer Phil McNulty. This is the statement. This is what he said after Chelsea's game against Manchester City. He said, "I actually think Chelsea have shown signs of real improvement recently, especially when I saw them win at Aston Villa in the FA Cup. I wouldn't say the Carabao Cup final is key to Mauricio Pochettino's future, but it will be huge for Chelsea and the manager to win it. It will give him his first trophy in England and ensure European football next season, which will give the club some much needed calm. Not to mention success after all the recent upheaval. It really is time for some stability at Chelsea. Easier said than done, I know. And to just give Pochettino time and space, I do think there have been some good signs recently. Dear friend, that is what I have for you right now. But then, quickly, Eden Hazard spoke at length to Mikel Obi. And there were so many fans in that interview. They had a lot of fun. He tried to even tease Mikel Obi. But he dropped a hint on how he came to Chelsea. How he got to Chelsea. And listen to what he said. He said, I met Roman Abramovich in the South France. Michael Imanello was there and he spoke French to me for Roman. He wanted to give me the keys already to the team. I was like, what? Okay. I spoke to my agent and I was like, let's go, Chelsea. This is my club. That was how he landed up in Chelsea. Dear friend, a very good afternoon to you wherever you are hearing my sound from, my voice from. I'm glad and I'm excited, but I'll leave you here. I shall be back with more exclusives. A lot is taking place. Preparation towards the Liverpool game over the weekend. Next Sunday, Chelsea-Liverpool. EFL Cup final. We are ready. I believe. I'll see you with more exclusives on that when you see me. Shalom and peace.